What's up, traders, and welcome back to M.I.C Forex. Remember, M.I.C means money in candles, and today I'm welcoming you to yet another interesting video. And in today's video, I want us to look at breakouts. Last time we talked about trading bounce, that is basically trading the pullbacks or the retracements. In other words, where the price, let me show you something. If the price is moving in this manner, then we want to be able to catch trades around these areas, around where the price is reacting from, and that is what we call trading bounce. When the price bounces, then you're going to be able to pick trades from those zones. But it is not every time the price is going to to respect these zones. Were it so, in other words, if the price was just going to be to be respecting this zone, then it means there's no need. All of us will be very rich because you just wait for price come here, then buy, price come here, then sell. But that is not the case. There are times that price is going to break through. There are times that price is basically going to be breaking through, and once it breaks through, doesn't mean that we need to stay out of the market forever. We also have we can also try to use our skill or our knowledge to be able to make something out of it, So without wasting of time, if this is your first time here, my name is M.I.C. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. If you're coming here for the first time, kindly subscribe, hit on that a notification bell, so that every time we're having a video, you are the first one to be watching it. Share this live, share the video, put up a comment, and let's continue educating one another and adding value into our trading skills. So today I want us to look at remember, we are still in support and resistance. We are still doing support and resistance. We're still in support and resistance, and today, sorry, this one is not correct. And today I want us to look at trading breakouts. Trading breakouts. Now, you could be there asking yourself, what is a breakout? What is a breakout? This is not breakup. It is breakout, not breakup. So, the breakout, remember, in our previous video, we emphasized on, waiting for price to come and touch at least two areas. Then you can take your trade at this particular point. Then you can take your trade at this particular point. That is when the price now comes to touch your zone. And we said always take the trade from the third touch, like this. This is why you need to take your trade. After you've confirmed that this one is really making a channel. But today I want us to look at trading breakout. And I said breakout means that this price ideally is not going to respect this particular zone where we expected now to pull back from or to retrace from. Is not going to respect it. So if it doesn't respect it, it is not the end of life. It is not the end of the world. We still can use our this strategy that I'm going to be teaching you to be able to catch a trade from this zone, So remember, in a previous video, one more time, okay, I keep referring to it because they are interconnected. You need to understand trading pullbacks before you understand trading of breakout. So if you have not watched my previous video, please go and watch it. It's super educative, and I know it's going to be helping you add value to your trading setups. Now, in trading breakout, you have to consider certain things. First of all, is a valid breakout and a fake breakout. What people call there's a name I'm trying to remember it. So a breakout can be a valid or fake. So when it is fake, it's called fake out. Yes, that is the word that I was looking for. It's called fake out. So the price can really trick you that it is breaking. You want to treat it as a breakout when it was not. when it was not. So the best thing it is to observe the following things that I'm going to be teaching you. So I was saying initially that in the previous video, you understand that I told you please don't take trade in a risky manner from this point. Don't take a trade immediately when the price comes there. What do? You wait for the bounce or the pullback, then you wait for a retest. That is going to be a good confirmation that the price wishes now to return and we can take advantage of it. But before it, because there is a possibility that the price was going to break out, so you have to be very careful and very patient to wait all these all these factors to play out before you take any decision. So when you are trading breakout now, of course you're going to be using a time frame that is 1 hour. I like using 1 hour, then taking trades in 15 minutes time frame. So let me give you some small notes here, and then I'm going to be doing illustration. Point number 1, consider market structure. Consider, okay, it was okay. Consider a trend, then connect 2 to 3 reaction points. Remember that one is very important. Reaction points of the price. Number 2, you wait for the price to touch your zone, to touch your pure high, Number 3, we say drop to lower time frame, for confirmation and entry. Remember, trading breakout is not a straightforward strategy. It is as a result of failed a pullback. That one is an NB actually. You need to note that trading breakout is not a straightforward. It is not something that you wake up today and say, I'm going to be trading breakout. No, it's an aftermath. It's an after reaction of the market after the failure of the price to pull back. Then you change your mind to trade breakout. So you drop to lower time frame for confirmation and entry. And so what do you do? There are factors that you need to consider for a valid breakout. So a valid breakout must close with full body candle, outside the channel, outside the level or the channel, Let me show you that. Outside the channel or the level. Here we are saying that this must close with a full body candle. In other words, this candle that was used to break here then must close down here with the body of the. If it is up, then it must look like this. I know you're asking me why not up. It can be anywhere. The breakout can still be in any direction, doesn't matter. So like that, it must do so with a full body candle. It must be, that candle must close above with a full body candle. If it leaves a wick outside, it is fake out. 5, if it left a wick outside the channel or outside the level, closing the body, closing the body inside the channel, the body of the candle. I think you could be asking me which body are we talking about. It is body of the candle, sorry, inside the channel, it is a fake out. It is a fake out. I think I've now differentiated between a valid breakout and a fake out. In other words, you're saying if this candle now closes inside the channel and thereby leaving a wick outside like that, leaving a wick outside like that, then this one is not a breakout. They just treat this one as a as a clear factor of pullback. If it closes the body inside this channel, then that is a fake out. If it closes outside, then it's a valid breakout. It's a valid breakout. So how do you trade the the breakout? So after this candle now closes outside, what do you do? Number 6, remember now you are in lower time frame. Remember you are in lower time frame, so you wait for a retest. You wait for a retest to the to the trend line, and this is what we call resistance become support. Resistance become support. Resistance become support, or RBS, resistance becomes support. Remember, these are resistance here. This is our resistance there. And then this is our support. This is our support. It's very interesting to teaching these things. I used to enjoy when I was teaching these things. I really used to enjoy. So RBS, you wait for RBS. In other words, we are saying, let me now clear this one because I've already explained to you. So now this market has given us a valid breakout like that. So what do you do on lower time frame? You're going now to lower time frame, then wait for a retest. A retest is like that. You see, this market now is retesting the zone that it had broken. In other words, the price broke at this point. This is a breakout. This is a breakout level. This is at the point of breakout. This is now resistance, but now the price now comes here to form what we call now RBS. In other words, resistance becomes support, so the price is going to be supported there, and what you need to wait for here, it's just what we talked about last time, and you're going to be looking for what you call bullish engulfing candle. This is red. Oh, no, this is green, sorry, and this is red. This is red. Bullish engulfing candle like that. We have a bullish engulfing candle. So what do? You take a buy at this point. Take a buy position at the close of that, then target the next one. Target the next high, putting your stop loss at that point. This is the entry point. This is the entry like that. That is your entry. Please enter at that point. Please enter at that point. At the close of this bullish engulfing candle, please enter. So number 7. So wait for retest it to the trend line. That is resistance becomes support. Then wait for bullish. This is now your confirmation. Bullish engulfing candle. I think by now, if you're following me from video number 1 to this video, you must understand that it is one that keeps rotating in all this video. It is wait and confirmation. Those two terms. Actually, forex, it's about waiting and confirmation. Even if you go ahead and eating stop loss, but as long as you did, you followed your technique, you followed your skill, you followed everything that you wanted to see, and the price goes against you, thumbs up. You're great. You're moving in the right direction. Journal that. Clap for yourself. Thank God and pray. Tomorrow come back, repeat the same thing, and you'll see results. It doesn't matter the results, but as long as you are able to to be patient and wait for your setup to play out, then you are doing good. So wait for bullish engulfing candle and end a trade. It is as simple as that, guys. And enter trade, and then you enter the trade. You enter the trade like that. By now, I'm expecting, if you have any question, please just type it on the comment section as well. Don't forget to let me know what I need to cover next, so that we can move in the same direction. Remember, I said by video 20, 30, like that, you need to be, you need to have changed your trading behavior altogether, and then align itself with M.I.C. Now, so after you have done that, now you open your trade, then life goes on. What do you do next? Your TP1 is going to be at this point. You can target TP1 here. Then you look for another reaction point here, target TP2 until you are satisfied. Remember, those guys that you see making profit, they are not any angels. They don't come from heaven. They have just mastered their own crap, and then they are able to move this price in the direction that the market intends. They are able to move with the price. So let me repeat now for the last time. You consider trend by connecting 2 or 3 getting points. You wait for the price now to come to your zone. Remember, this time you are waiting to trade a pullback, but in the process, the price decides to break out. So this is a point of a breakout. Let me call it out. Where is the call out? Here. This is a breakout point. Breakout point, or point of breakout. This is a point of breakout. That is our point of breakout. So when the price now breaks out at that point, you do what? And then it confirms. The confirmation for breakout is that the candle must close outside with the body of the candle, the channel. So if it closes inside, you just go back and continue looking for a trading pullback. You go back and then look for ways of trading your pullback. So now you wait for the price now to come, up close here, then make this is a retest now. I think I need to name all these so that you are not left there asking what is the retest. Retest. Am I writing it like this? How did I retest? These things. Yes, like that. It's written like that. Hey. Sometimes you just wake up thinking of your own thing. So this is a retest now. This is a bullish engulfing candle. This one is a bullish engulfing candle pattern. Bullish engulfing candle pattern. Let me call it out for you. Bullish engulfing candle pattern. Bullish engulfing candle. Let me enlarge this. Yes, bullish engulfing candle pattern. That is bullish engulfing candle pattern. And then you open your trades there, put your stop loss here, and then you will take profit at that particular high, Is there any question? I'm expecting you to put it inside my comment section. So let's now go to real markets and then try to look at this. So let me return the watermark so that we know which, like that. Then go to 1 hour. We want to look at levels of breakout. So what you need to do, it is to identify a trend like that, that is a trend. You can see this point, this point, this point. At some point the price breaks out. So let's try to see how we can check this trade at that point. So you go to 15 minutes time frame. Very good. So you can see the price breaks out. It closes outside with the body of the candle. This is the body of the candle. This blue candle here closes above. Then we have a retest. After retest, what do you have? You have this particular rejection candle, though it closes inside. But then this pattern, now this is a pattern. Now here you have to trade from the pattern. After the market now retests our trend line, then actually you can open trade at that, because you can see these two candles completely although it needs to be one, but the momentum here is telling you that the price wishes to move upward, although it doesn't give a lot of profits. It is not a long one, but then it's a very good example of breakout. Let's identify another one and still look for more example. Okay, remember I told you that support and resistance doesn't have to be slanting, doesn't have to be, in slanting mode. You can also mark this one as, yes, as your support. You can also mark that point as your support, because there are so many touches. There's this touch, this one, try to break out a bit. Then I want us to try to get an entry at this point, because there's a very good breakout, then it retests. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see if it is. I think it is a bit complicated, this one, because of the breakouts, a lot of dance happening here. But when the price now eventually comes and breaks from it and then makes a small retest, you can have taken your trade at this point, at the close of that particular candle there. And you can see how profitable that would have been, giving you almost 1:10. Wow, so long, eh? Giving you almost, this is 1:1, that is already 1:4, and 1:6. 1:6. A very good trading pattern. Let's go to maybe GBP. That was GBP CHF. Let's look at GBP AUD. Let's look at two more examples there, then and finish, or we can sign out. So 1 hour. Remember, trading is so easy, guys. What is difficult is waiting for the money. I was once there, such that you cannot really wait for your profits to appear. You're very, you see, this is line that you can draw. So the breakout is here, retest. So let's go and look for this particular entry there. See, breakout, then the price comes back. We need to dance. This is where we get the bullish engulfing candle. So at that point, you pick a sell. At that point. You see, very, very beautiful. You can use this money to go and pay dowry. You can use this money to go and pay very good dowry. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So guys, that is all that we need to understand about breakouts. I have said the two major things is to understand that for breakout to be valid, it has to do so with the body of the candle. If it does, and close outside the channel or the level. If it closes inside, leaving a wick outside, that is a fake out. So the confirmation is that it has to be, a full body candle. After that, wait for retest, then look for rejection candle, or look for bullish engulfing candle when you are buying, and look for bearish engulfing candle if you want to sell. Thank you very much, guys, for your time. Thank you guys for always continuing to watch my videos. For those who are subscribing, for those who are sharing, I really thank you. I'm asking you now to, if you have any question, you can put it on the comment section. If you think it is so personal, go to my go to my website, micforex.co.ke. Those who want to meet me on TikTok, it is mic_forex1, mic_forex1. Instagram is micforex, and you'll be able to find me. Thank you very much, guys. Remember, we also have copy trading, we have VIP signals, we have training one-on-one, the one that are paid for. So I'm welcoming you to go to my website, look at those things, look at those services, subscribe to one that you think it's fitting you. If you find these videos very educating, please don't forget to subscribe and like my video. Thank you very much, guys, and I love you all. My name is M.I.C, Money in Candles.